Good evening, collective. It is me, Antonio, back with your spiritual messages for this evening. It's a little after the 11:11 synchronicity, and I was thinking, I didn't put out any additional messages for you guys today, especially with the lunar full moon in Libra. So I wanted to put out an extra reading for you guys today. Coming to the video, liking the video, subscribing to the channel so that we continue to grow. And yeah, we're going to jump into your messages. Usually they tend to be love messages on this channel. And we are dealing with a specific type of energy here. So hopefully you guys had a good day. The start of the week, right? Those good old magical Mondays. I just had a nice relaxing shower myself. So I should have put on some normal clothes. But I'm like, let me stick to these hospital gowns. And yeah, it's been pretty relaxing. So I thought, why not put out a message for you guys, especially while the energies is primed and hot and ready right now, especially in regards to relationships. This good old eclipse energy. All right, so let's get into it. Hopefully I can complete a full reading for you guys before any nurses or doctors come rushing in here. The NPCs, as I like to call them, right? They're like the agents in the Matrix. They just start popping up out of nowhere when I spike my energy or when I use my gifts. I want to try to pull some oracles for you guys as well, so I may do that halfway through a reading. So we may not do a full extended 5-row, 5-card spread, and try to make things a little bit shorter so that I can get the oracles in for you guys. But highest messages of love and light for the collective today, Spirit, for this evening. What do they need to know during this current moon energies? Oh, and congratulations to those on the channel. All right, we celebrate 800 subscribers, so I guess I'll go live, or maybe I'll get a new tarot deck for you guys. I owe you guys every 100 milestone. I do something different, like go live or get a new tarot deck. For the 1,000 subscribers, I think I may want to do like free readings. I mean, that's going to be the point where I start actually accepting readings and things like that for the collective. But I'll probably start with just free readings just to get things all started, get the email all hot and bothered and tempered up. So yeah, there'll be personal readings and personal messages for the future for you guys that want to get any in-depth personal readings. All right, but let's get into it. It's already 3 minutes into the reading, and no one has busted in the door yet. So let's bust out with your readings. All right. So the first 5 off the top of the deck, we have. Here we go already, the Hierophant, the anointed one showing up for you. We have the 2 of Bubbles. Okay, so the romance is coming in. This could be strong friendship or maybe even a strong marriage. I want to get out the rest of the messages. The twins, oh my God. So that's twin flame soulmate energy for me, you guys. Yeah, this new moon here, this Libra moon, Libra is all about relationships, right? That 7th house energy. We have the 6 of Gems, a balance, a Libra card for me, right? That's reciprocation. And then we have fierce, very strong, very independent, very beautiful. Oh, there goes the NPCs. Hey, how you doing? What are we doing? Vitals. Right on cue. I thought it was going to be midnight, but it came a little early. Okay. So yeah, so far good reading.
It's okay.
On this side or the other side? Because this is the side over here with, I got an IV over here, so. All right. So give me a minute, guys. Or maybe I want to catch this on camera. Go. Get my drinks out of the way.
What is this?
My meditation. since I don't sleep at night. I tell stories for my YouTube channel.
It's help. It's work.
Yeah, it's sort of like a group of guys when they sit around and play solitary with cards, except I do it in a more artistic way by myself. Well, for my thousand, I think I have about 1,000 subscribers between my old YouTube channel and my new YouTube channel.
Okay. 97.6.
Not bad, good vitals, huh? Busy night, or is everyone asleep yet?
Yes.
Busy still?
Nobody sleeps.
Right, it's a hospital. You would think all these people would be sleeping and resting, but nah.
Sometimes the pain coming back more than the
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. People are
Wow.
dealing with pain.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is probably when I get the most and best sleep is anytime I'm admitted into the hospital. Otherwise, I'd be running around outside looking at the stars and stuff like that. Yeah. Just get out of the bed. Can't sleep. Just get out of the house and just start walking around for hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. I'll see you in a bit.
See you in the morning.
Yes. There is an alarm here on this at the end of the bed.
Check. I don't know what it is.
It looks like a bell. Can you push it for me? Yes. It has a picture of a bell. It should be on the right hand side.
I don't know why.
Wow. No, it's one button. It's I'll push it. I'll push it. I'll
It's
push it.
over here, the for mattress.
So simple. But let's
The
see.
air mattress.
Yeah, I don't know why they put me on this air mattress. This little bell icon here at the bottom. Here we go.
Oh, stop.
Yeah. All right.
Hallelujah.
They
Okay.
mixing the old technology with the new technology.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Well, I did not want that to be a part of the reading, but hey, I mean, sometimes you get to see my true life testimony. Right? Some readers have like kids and dogs running through their readings, right? Some people do their readings out in the open and just have random things happening. Here comes me catching the documentary of me being in the hospital. And the show must go on, right? I've seen live performances where the professional people on stage that people have paid hundreds of dollars for tickets, and then they mess up on the stage performance, like juggling or something like that. And hey, man, you got to go on. You have to keep going. And the reading was started so good, I didn't want to stop it. But she ended up coming almost 45 minutes early, anyways. Like I said, as soon as I start, I've been sitting here all this time not doing anything. Yo, I took a shower. And as soon as I fire up the cell phone, not even 5 minutes, here comes people. But, I'm happy they're here doing their job, right? They check my vitals for a supposedly sick person that had a liver transplant. I have the most perfect vitals in a hospital, the most perfect veins they ever saw. It's like people see me and they don't think anything's wrong with me because I have such a high spirit and such a high pain tolerance that they don't think I'm sick. But I'm literally dealing with things that people twice my age have never had to deal with their whole entire life. But let's get into it. So hopefully that's out of the way. All right. We have the Night of Storms. Oh, here we go. a message that needs to be delivered, possibly from an Hierophant or a Taurus. Could be some sort of an entrepreneur. This person that wants to contact you here. Remember, we're doing a love message, not a health diagnosis here, which is exactly what happened earlier today. Why I couldn't finish that first reading, right? It kind of resonated because this social worker came in to like talk about all this random stuff. Man, we had the Page of Bubbles, so a crush or budding intuition. We could be dealing with a young artist, a young singer or a dancer. Comes out on top of the Two of Bubbles. So yeah, someone definitely is crushing on you at this time. They're wanting to deliver this message to you as well. If there's the right circumstances, they may even be like an amateur content creator. I'm not sure why I'm getting TikTok here with the Knight of Storms because it's the fastest moving card, or a knight. But it can come in anyway through a text message, a DM, or again, you may be watching something or someone may be watching you. Maybe you're the content creator. Someone, it's, you know what it is? It's someone, I want to say they have similar values to you, but that may not be true. It may just be something like you guys have the same taste in comedy or something like that, right? I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know. Maybe you're on like public transportation, or maybe you run across someone that you guys, I don't know, typically don't get into the same things, but you guys kind of have the, I don't know. It could be like someone that you don't know, but you guys go to like the same shop at the same places or something like that, or um, maybe you watch the same type of content online or something like that. But yeah, I'm about to clarify the twins, which is the lovers, right? So it could be a Gemini. Geminis don't have problem making friends because they talk a lot, and then we have a two here, which is balancing and juggling here. So this could be work or something like that. Maybe you work with somebody, um, a coworker that you don't usually talk to, or something like that. I'm not sure what this relationship is. Now, what I did want to mention before I got sidetracked, before the nurse came in, was this is one of my indications of a twin flame relationship. When I see free will, the Two of Cups, and fated in destiny soul connections with the lovers. And then we have the Hierophant, um, here, which is like traditional marriage, a religious or spiritual individual. At the bottom of the deck, which I forgot to reveal, was actually the Chariot card, Cancer, which is nurturing energy and willpower, the will to move forward, speed, even water sign energy. So yeah, a lot of distractions, and I'm all over the place here. But let's try to get this thing back on track. There's definitely positive energy around you. Someone wants to deliver a message of love, kinship, possibly admiration. I see marriage here, juggling a balance. It's almost like they're hesitating on approaching you with friendship or something like that. Again, it could be a coworker or someone that's, I'm not sure if they're your usual type. It's something that there's something here that you guys have in common, but then there's something else that you guys don't have in common, right? And we shouldn't let those types of things hold us back. The things that divide us, we shouldn't let divide us, and the things that bring us together, we should let those things echo in victory. I'm gonna go ahead and clarify the of gems or pentacles, because yeah, this is reciprocation here. This is someone that sees themselves investing in you because they may be able to get an investment or return on their investment. Again, this could be, for instance, like I said, I keep going back to this, a content creator. I'm not sure if you're dealing with this or you're watching a specific content creator. Maybe you got to meet your favorite content creator or something like that. But yeah, you get value because they add value to you. Maybe this is someone that makes you laugh or someone that's teaching you something, right? So they're adding value to you, or and then because you're getting entertainment, Maybe you're super chatting, or it's the opposite way around. You're adding value to someone by giving them something, whether it's entertainment or something like that, or teaching them something, and then they're donating to you. That's just an example. Take it how it resonates. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe you offer someone to someone, offer grace. I don't know, a kind words, a place to stay, or a fine meal. You could have cooked for a friend or something like that. If someone feels like it's dessert, it's it's time for payback, right? I got these extra tickets. You always, take over for me at work. Well, here goes some tickets to like a basketball game or football game or reservations to a nice restaurant or something like that is what I'm getting. There is, I mean, uh, I'm not sure if it's like romantic relationship type energy behind it, but it's definitely friendship. There's definitely soulmate energy behind it. Let's clarify the Six of Gems. The Six of, yeah, a six on top of the six, the Six of Wands. This is someone that holds you in high esteem. Yeah, they have like best friend energy towards you. hmm They put you on a pedestal. And again, with Chariot at the bottom of the deck and Six of Wands kind of being one of my travel cards because they're coming to bring you victory on a horse or something like that. It's kind of like one of my rites of passage cards, right? They've already had the victory, or they already see the light, right? And they're wanting to bring it to you or share it with you or provide you with this victory. It's almost like someone won something, but they decide to give it over to you instead. Here is what I'm getting based on the Six of Embers coming out on top of the Six of Pentacles. And then we're going to clarify the Strength card, right? The strength and determination. This very strong, independent, and beautiful individual here. Could be dealing with a Leo, right? Again, this could be a celebrity picking someone out of a crowd or someone that sees you as deserving of some sort of a victory here. The Ace of Gems, exactly. Now, romance here. I'm getting a download. So this could definitely be someone that sees you as a romantic option here. They see you as marriage material. Now, again, this could be some sort of a winnings or some sort of an earnings or some sort of a payback that someone wants to give you, a windfall, right? The Ace of Pentacles is also a seed as well, right? So it could be a big bag of money, or they could be giving you, seeding you with the ideas of success or brilliance. Romance reading and all. This could be a proposal of some sort, like marriage. Oh, there goes the alarm showing up. So that's confirmation, yeah. So basically, sticking to relationships here, there's definitely a soulmate twin flame person coming towards you. hmm They're wanting to provide you with some sort of a victory or some sort of an offer here. It could be a big gift, or it can just be straight up relationship, marriage. They want to see themselves reciprocating um, positive vibes to you, right? This could be like a man finding his trophy wife, or a woman finding the type of husband that she's always wanted, right? Let's go ahead and the third row, sunlight. Yeah, children is here. Yeah, this person sees themselves having children with you. hmm So some of you guys are already in a relationship here. Yeah, this is bright and sunny days, a lot of positivity and joy, all right? We've been in a relationship now for a year, 2 years, and now it's time for us to purchase a home, purchase a better car, expand and upgrade to bring in this new life, this new seed here. Mhm. Could be an anniversary as well, right? For some of you guys, it may not be a child, it just may be an upgrade in the lifestyle, right? Maybe the rings that you've purchased in the past, you're going to upgrade them. The home, you're going to upgrade the home, moving from an apartment to a house, possibly even getting a new car, right? Going from a sedan to a nice size family utility vehicle. I don't know why I'm getting so detailed about this. Could also be some sort of a creative abundance as well, because the Sun card is known to be very creative here. But again, a bright, sunny disposition someone's bringing in with sunlight. So yeah, this could be news about pregnancy, or news about marriage, or something like that. A lot of a very whatever it is, it's positive news here because it comes out on top of the Knight of Swords who needs to deliver this news. The Page of Gems, yeah, and possibly coming right off of the Sun card, one of the most creative cards in the deck. This could be definitely an entrepreneur. This could be expanding a certain part of the business, or it can just be straight up starting a new business or something like that, opening up an LLC or something like that, or again a donation coming towards you. I think that's a page on top of a page too. Yeah, Page of Gems on top of a page of bubbles, on top of the two of bubbles. Now, someone could be taken after their parents as well, as what I'm getting, right? So, some of you guys out there that already has children or has some sort of a family and have been intent on building your legacy, yeah, your child is, they're getting into entrepreneurship as well. Maybe they have some sort of a creative project that they want to come to you and get advice about, right? They want to know how mommy and daddy did it. They want to know how mommy and daddy remained married. They want to know how mommy and daddy got an idea off the ground or whatever the case may be. So, yeah, traditionalism with the hermit here. This is keeping it all in the family in the sort of ways is the best way that I'll say it. Nine of bubbles, wish fulfillment, and contentment coming out on top of the two of gems. hmm Yeah, this is what I'm seeing. The nine of cups, the two of pentacles, and the lovers. So yeah, there's a lot of positivity. So different. There's multiple stories going on here. This could be parents teaching their children, or vice versa. Their children teaching their parents. And then yeah, for other of you, for others of you guys that are looking that are in like a relationship dynamic, there's definitely like your person only has eyes for you, right? Even in the new connection, your person really wants to make an effort to prove that they value you in some sort of a way. Could be acts of kindness, gift giving, right? A particular type of love language. This could still be in the proving ground stage. We have the divine father, the emperor showing up. Yeah, so a masculine taking control. Again, they were on rocky territory before, being shaky, possibly nervous with the two of pentacles. Now they're gaining confidence. This typically happens over time. hmm Could be dealing with an Aries. Yeah. On top of the six of embers, yeah, they're acting brave and they have a lot of bravado all of a sudden. They must have won something on some. And this is what happens. Like some men don't want to be in a relationship until they actually have a legacy to pass down, right? And why would you be trying to be in a relationship if you don't have money to spend on a relationship, right? And of course, there's a message in there for women as well, right? So women don't really feel beautiful. They don't want to be in a relationship until they feel beautiful. Right? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So don't let these things hold you back. Men don't think that money is the only thing that women are looking for, and women don't think that the only thing a man values is your beauty, right? Some of the most beautiful and long-lasting couples, the man is not marrying a 10 out of 10. Me personally, I don't want a 10 because I know the problems that comes with a 10, right? The days that she don't feels like a 10, she's gonna make my life and people around her's life a living hell, right? Bill Gates, the richest man in the world, did not marry a 10. Jeff Bezos' wife was not a 10. Elon Musk is not even married, right? We're not looking for the most beautiful women. We're looking for the women that has the most utility, the ones that's willing to learn, the ones that are actually open-minded and that sort of thing, that always has growth potential. I want not perfection. I always know that you're trying to obtain to perfection, right? You want to always have something to do, right? You don't want to be in a relationship, especially with a woman or a man, where the mind, um, the hand is the devil's playground, or the mind is the devil's playground, because these people have nothing to do. Let's go ahead and clarify the Ace of Gems, right? For a mother, yeah, it would be mothering her children, yeah, or building a business with her children, right? For a father, it would be building a legacy, or showing his sons or his daughters how to, take over his legacy while he's gone, right? You employ your family. Your family is your first business, right? Ancient secret for entrepreneurs. Ace of Gems on top of the Strength. Let's clarify the Ace of Gems. The Three of Embers, meeting you halfway, taking action, wanting to manifest. Yeah, someone's building the courage. They're getting more confident. There's a lot of creative people here. Or again, for you guys that's single or already in a relationship, dealing with someone, you're dealing with someone that's very creative. This kind of reminds me of the reading that I did earlier that I didn't get a chance to finish. But it's something different about this reading, and of course, there's multiple stories here, so there's multiple different situations. Take what message resonates for you. Um, I want to do one more row to get specific, to get down to um, very specific readings and give more clarification on those because we're all over the place. So I'm going to ask Spirit to bring in the highest messages of love and light, specifically for those that need really specific clarification on the love that's currently surrounding them or the love that's coming towards them at this time. And then we'll pull the oracles. So let's clarify the Sun card. So this could be a celebrity. This could be a very important individual. They could have a bright, sunny disposition, right? They could be very popular, very creative. This could even be a child. Let's clarify this energy here. The Seven of Embers, very guarded and protective. A defensive stance. This person wants to protect what they have or what they're growing. This could even be protecting one's own happiness. So they're going after the things that they want, and they are protecting it, right? Very masculine. It's also perseverance, right? It's longevity. Let's clarify the Page of Gems, which comes out on top of the Page of Cups and the Two of Cups, I believe. Yeah. We have the Eight of Storms, which is I was gonna say trap hole, but it is a mental prison, right? It could be some sort of a mental illness, some would say, but it's going over and over in one's head, or possibly repeating the same things over and over and over. So this could be some sort of a training, or this could be some sort of a teaching, right? If we want to keep it positive, because I don't want to bring any negativity in the reading. But if it's there, I'm going to say what it is. Typically, Eight of Swords is a mental prison, but you know, sometimes life is like that. We have what do you call them? Not roadblocks. We have writer's blocks, creative blocks, that sort of thing. And again, it looks like someone is dealing with a bunch of children here. So it's children trying to learn. The best way for people to learn is to constantly say these things over and over, repeat these things to them. That's how men and women, or husband and wives, train their children, right? Especially when it comes to important things like lineage and entrepreneurship, not dropping the ball as generational wealth transfers from one place to another, or even teaching them creative talents and abilities. You have to constantly repeat these things to them so that it gets trapped in the mind, right? Get it? Let's go ahead and clarify the center row with, I mean, it's really a lot of positivity here, to be honest with you, right? Nine of Bubbles, which is wish fulfillment and contentment, right? On top of the Two of Gems. Yeah, this is almost like juggling and studying here. The Twins, which is the Lover's card, which is your soulmate, your soul family, your immediate family, or the people that are most closest to you, around you, is who you want to teach your family secrets to. But in terms of love here, let's clarify this message here, get a direct message. The Cloaked One Magician, Gemini and Virgo energy. So this is very intentional. Someone's manifesting a soulmate, a twin flame. This is someone that knows they have a strong destiny. One thing they said about Donald Trump, Mr. Untouchable, even though I don't think no one's ever called him that, even with him, right? He's been through a lot of things, right? He became the president of the most powerful country in the world. No matter what you have to say about him, but he's intentional about his business. Even his son, he named his son Baron. That is a king's name, or that is the name of a ruler or a noble, right? Names have a reason. My name is Antonio or Tony. Spanish people tell me all the time I have one of the most powerful Latin names, right? The name actually means, when you look it up, he who is highly praised, godly, kingly. So there's all positive connotations to my name. And I've always been a popular person since a baby. What do I do now? I run a platform, a popular growing platform, right? People tell me every day that they are inspired by me and that I helped them, right? Some people say, "Oh, you do bad things." Well, how could I be doing bad things where I have 1,000 people that, I mean, more than that, because I do it on multiple platforms every day, that people say that I help them, right? So I take it with a grain of salt. Let's go ahead and clarify the divine masculine, the emperor here, right? It is giving me a calling in your twin flame type of energy, because the divine masculine is showing up, and my twin flame indication is the lovers and the two of cups. So, no, wherever one is found, the other can be found as well. Let's clarify. The four of bubbles, being picky, this divine masculine is, right? Or it could have been a missed opportunity here for some. It could be seen as distractions, but we know that there is a cup being offered by spirit here. So this divine masculine has been waiting out, or um, he's picked the best viable option at this point. Very meditative individual. Yeah, he's decided to invest. And if he's coming towards you, obviously he's decided to invest in you. Six of Pentacles, Six of Embers. He sees you as the best option here. So if you're doubting your current relationship, no, someone actually, they feel for you a great deal. That rhymed, so it must be true. Just use your discernment. We're going to clarify the Three of Embers on top of the Ace of Pentacles and the Strength card, the King of Swords, right? The most powerful king in the deck, the all-powerful mind. You could be dealing with a motivational speaker or some sort of a thought provoker. It's not surprising to me because it comes out in the same row as strength, right? We already know divine masculine is the emperor is here, which is a leader, right? You could be dealing with an author or a director, right? You know, these people are quite powerful. You could be dealing with a scientist or some sort of a doctor, a counselor, possibly even someone in politics, right? Yeah. Someone could have come from a lineage of aristocrats, of political figures, Renaissance men, like very creative people, um, very people in the public eye, possibly like magicians or preachers or pastors, that sort of thing. Family was very important. hmm I see schools of mysteries here as well. Just a very overall positive family here that your person is coming from, or what's being established or being built in this current time, right? So generational curses are being broken here. Mm. It's going to resonate for some of you guys that has come to this reading. 3333 just passed on a timer. So yeah, definitely divine flow. Yeah, the universe is providing you with an opportunity of success. Now we won't be doing the fifth row, but I'll be looking at the bottom five. Remember, Chariot was at the bottom. And then, yeah, generational wealth, Ten of Pentacles. A lot of success here. A lot of incoming success. If you're not traveling towards the success is traveling towards you. Specific message for someone. Five of Bubbles to change up any emotions, right? Train your emotions, right? You want to be emotionally stable. You want to be emotionally equipped, right? Of course, you know, one of the secrets to the universe is to practice gratitude, right? If we can control our emotions, we definitely can control our lives here. No one wants to be around irrational people or people that can't control their emotions. We have the earthbound celebrity here, Capricorn, hardworking energy, right? Obsession, right? An attempt at mastery as well, perfection. A lot of talent here, right? Due to hard work. Again, maybe dealing with a Capricorn, some sort of a CEO or boss or entrepreneur here. We see that already with the any number of these leaders here. We got the magician, well versed in the laws of attraction. We have the divine masculine, the most powerful masculine in the tarot. We got the king of swords. We have um, the twins. Put two good minds together. That's better than one. The Hierophant. That's traditionalism. That goes. I mean, that is straight up religion, and we know religion pretty much rules the world, or systems of control, right? You can get a group of people under a system of control, right? Like if you're an entrepreneur and you have a business, that you can get a bunch of people under to believe your specific religion, right? Or culture is what you want to call it. You can create great things. Your last message was the jester, right? So adventuring forth. Again, it reminds me of breaking ground and breaking down the gates, some sort of a breakthrough to generational wealth. And then Four of Storms is here, right? Just contemplating, making sure you have a well-developed plan. The Four of Swords is typically resting or rejuvenation here. Mhm. It can be reflecting as well, right? Thinking about things.
Do you need your Percocet?
Mm,
Because I'm gonna go grab your Salamedrol. And you can.
yeah, I won't have you running around too much. So yeah, definitely.
All right, I'll go.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure after that shower, got a little bit of stinging, but it's not bothering me too bad. The thing is, I flip flop around in my friggin' bed all night, so that'll keep me asleep and keep any stinging from my leg away. I definitely don't want to take any morphine because that is the worst of the worst, right? So we'll just go with the perks. Um, I think that is about it for the tarot. I'm gonna call out your. It came from the bottom of the deck, right? Yeah. hmm Grounding the deck was the Chariot card. So yeah, a lot of determination, a lot of willpower, the will to succeed. I don't think anyone in this situation is willing to give up here because there's a lot of strong masculines leading this situation. So if you are watching this, you definitely have a great leader headed towards you. But I mean, you could definitely be leading the situation as well, right? Leading, there's leaders in the back. We need leaders in the front and leaders in the back. Pause. Right? A marriage consists of, two intelligent people. I always told this joke in the past, right? The only thing you would get out of a smart man and a dumb woman is what is it, a pregnancy. If you get a smart woman and a dumb man, you get a marriage that's going to end. If you get two idiots, it's just going to end in disaster. But if you get two people, right, Gemini energy, two intelligent people that have a purpose and that has a goal, right, they have vision, you can create a world of possibilities, aka a lineage, generational wealth, success. You can leave an impact on a world, which I sense twin flame energy coming through this reading with the Emperor and calling in the soulmate with the Two of Cups and um, the Lovers card, and then of course we saw traditionalism, which is an indication of marriage with the Hierophant. Could be dealing with the Taurus, right? And we know Taurus is ruled by Venus, which is luxury, um, finances, beautiful things, um, overall romance. So I'm so silly. I don't even know what's the difference between OxyContin and Percocets. They had to tell me yesterday because I don't take this stuff. I hate taking pills. Contradictory to the fact that I'm supposed to be taking pills my whole entire life. I didn't know the difference between this stuff. I just know I hate taking morphine. because it takes longer for you to heal, right? A lot of these medicines, and I had to explain this stuff to the one nurse that wanted to be rude when she saw that I was doing tarot earlier. She tried so hard to be offensive to me, and I'm just schooling her the whole time. She's like, I'm like, what you're doing right now is science. It's not an exact science. I had to explain to her the allergic reaction that happened to me about 5 years ago when a doctor gave me augmentin, which is supposed to be an antibiotic, a very powerful antibiotic. It ruined my face and left me scarred, right? But she wants to say all this crazy slick stuff under her breath, like you better keep taking your medicine and all this stuff. And I had a conversation with her. She's from Miami, which is like where which is where she should be at, because her whole thing is she's chasing money, and I'm just like, I can't have a conversation with you. Like, actual law, universal law is gravity. You can't change law. What you guys are doing down here is practicing law, right? Politics. You're practicing medicine, and you get it wrong half the time, and you're ruining people's lives in this judicial system and these medical hospitals, right? But of course, she look at me like a black guy with a head bunch of nappy hair, and she thinks I don't know anything, right? But I've probably helped more people than she has because I've worked and well, I'm not going to say what type of work I did, right? Because I've always talked about it, but I've talked to people all across this country and all across this world in my career path, and I probably have helped more people than she has, right? But we're not going to get into it. I've already gotten into it a little bit, right? A little bit of ranting, but sometimes you just with some people they just can't see a miracle when it's in front of their face. It's an opportunity for you to learn, not to prove me wrong because you did think I'm the wrong person to teach you something. A bunch of numerology. There's a lot of repeating numbers here. I'm not really going to get into it. The Ace of Gems, however, right? A windfall of abundance. So money bags. For some of you guys, it's a new job or a new commitment. Could be marriage, right? Very positive. Maybe a new home, a lease on a car, or a present that someone's gifting you. I'm also getting so a honeymoon for some, for others it's a baby shower. We have the Hierophant, indication of marriage, right? Could be dealing with a Taurus or a religious figure. The Sun card, great creativity. This could be the child, but this is a lot of positivity and joy in this situation. Sunlight. The divine masculine, the ultimate protector, the ultimate builder, right? A man's man, right? They create worlds and systems around themselves to take care of the world and the people around them, right? We help move the world forward. Strength card could be royalty, ancient DNA, but someone fiercely determined, beautiful in the inside and out. Gemini, soulmate energy, right? This is kinship, someone that sees soul resonance with you, true love. They like to communicate in romance and love. Communication is key. The magician, the master manifestor or manipulator, also a creator of worlds, right? When they want something, they tend to go after it, right? They have a lot of ambition. They got the sauce. Well learned individual. And yeah, there's definitely a message needing to be delivered here, right? We're dealing with a motivational speaker or something like that, a thought provoker. Again, they could be in politics or they could have a great body of work or they speak well. Could be an author, a vlogger, an illustrator, possibly. Page of gems and page of bubbles. Someone's crushing on you or they want to donate to you tokens of appreciation. Or this could be children in this situation because we're definitely, if we're building love in a family and marriage, comes children. We pass the children down generational wealth. So they're learning at this time entrepreneurship or honing some sort of a specific craft. Could be in entertainment like singing, dancing, painting, or they may have a clairvoyant gift.
What's your pain out of 10?
6. Ma'am. And this is going to be the Solumedrol?
Yes.
Okay. How's the night going?
Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
So far, so good.
Mm-hmm. Hope I'm not bothering you too much.
No, you're good. Not at all.
Or do you need anything else?
There is a button here that has a bell next to it. I think that's the alarm that keeps going off.
Oh, the bed, yeah.
Yeah, until I lay back to go to sleep, this thing is not going to fully inflate and it's just going to keep making noise. So that'll give me like 5 minutes of no noise until I finish this up here and just lay down for the night. Good? Yeah, I think you're good. That's good. That's fine.
Sometimes if you turn it on and off, we'll see.
Oh.
Let me know if it does a noise.
That should be fine.
Sometimes that comes.
Yeah, I noticed that I never had a bed like this before. This is a new one. For me, at least. But yeah, that's it. Nothing else. I appreciate everything. I'm assuming they still haven't restocked on the honey graham crackers yet. So.
No, that probably won't be till
Yeah.
the morning, unfortunately.
And I need to do you guys' oracle messages. All right, thank you. She's probably like, what the hell is this boy doing? What the hell is this man doing? So we finally get to you guys' oracle messages. So you guys got quite the extended reading today. Hopefully the messages resonate for you, right? Of course, it's not going to resonate for everyone, but we have been getting some good messages on the channel lately. I'll take these pills. Pain is at a 6, but of course, after I get out of this bed to go use the restroom, it's going to go up to about a 7 or 8, and then I'm going to be tossing and turning in my freaking bed all night. So, does not hurt to take the edge off. Some of these pain medications I stay away from now. They become very dangerous, and I've seen what they can do to people. For God's sakes, I don't even like taking Tylenol. Highest messages of love and light for the collective spirit. What do they need to know in regards to love and romance and the matters of the heart? Can I have oracles, please? Well, there's one that slid out. Any more jumpers for the oracle spirit, please? Retwist my hair. All right, so for you, we got Leo. Leo did show up in the reading, and strength. So you could be dealing with a Leo, strong fire sign energy, right? Royalty, or again, some of you guys could be dealing with a child in your future, or currently you are training your child to be some sort of a royalty, high value individual. We also have Gemini showing up. Could be dealing with a Gemini. We saw the lover show up in the reading, and we saw the magician showing up. So yeah, you could be dealing with a someone with a lot of personality. I'm not gonna say split personality or multiple personalities. They just have a very either they like to talk, they have a lot of powerful ideas, right? Again, they could even be some sort of an author themselves or some sort of a motivational speaker. But Geminis tend to be very genius people. They have a lot of intellect here. You let a Gemini talk enough, and you're definitely going to get enlightened about something, right? Could even be your twin, right? Gemini twins. Butterfly showing up. We have our first animal oracle, right? Rebirth, sensitive, dance, balance, immortality, manifestation, and colorful. So if any of those words resonate for you in regards to style, preference, or anything like that, you could be seeing a lot of butterflies lately, right? Butterflies are a sign of positivity, right? Also for your lover to come in here. If we're wanting to expand, lean into legacy, aka immortality, because once your line stops unless someone else has children, right? Without any more children, your line stops. Um, yeah, someone's they're versed in the laws of attraction and the power of manifestation. hmm We have a dolphin, another animal oracle, friendship, joyful, swim, clairsentient. So someone has the psychic ability to feel. We did have chariot grounding the deck, so you could be dealing with a very sensitive energy reader here, very empathic individual. Mhm. Or yeah, you could be dealing with someone that likes to be near water, they like to swim. They have a very joyful and happy disposition, right? It's easy for them to make friends, aka Gemini, or we did see the sun card showing up. So someone with a bright disposition or has a high amount of light would bring in, people that want to be a part of that light. And then the fifth one, just for good measure, we have chemistry, sex, passion, and horny. So yeah, definitely the person that's coming towards you, they definitely find you attractive. Again, they could view you as some sort of a soulmate or twin flame. They see a lot of chemistry with you here. They may want to dance with you. They may want to have some sort of a fun with you. Yeah, dancing is a good way to see if you have chemistry with someone. Dance showed up in the butterfly. Yeah. Again, you could be dealing with a scientist, right? We saw the magician show up. Mhm. So yeah, those are all the messages that I have for you here today. Person has a high sex drive as well, right? Because all that energy, all that creative energy, all that ambition comes from your sacral chakra, right? Do I have to remind you after sex how tired men get, right? And how energized women get because we shoot our energy, our life force into them, right? It takes a lot of life force to create that seed of life, right? So yeah, this person can have a high sex drive or they could be very creative, right? Which helps them launch their ideas, right? Their creativity. It helps them be ambitious and stuff like that. But I'm not going to get into the whole chemistry of it. Get it? Chemistry. Like the video, subscribe to the channel so that we continue to grow. Don't forget to check out the other readings on the channel. We have Zodiac playlists, pick a card playlists. We even have shorts as well. I just reposted my old channel to the top of the community page as well. So there's a whole nother 2,000 videos of motivational speeches from when I first went through my spiritual awakening and just other tarot readings, right? Short form to long form tarot readings, readings from 5 minutes all the way to an hour and a half. So take advantage. And yeah, hopefully we continue to grow. We passed 800. I'll think about maybe going live soon or introducing a new tarot deck to the channel. But hopefully you enjoyed this reading as much as I enjoyed it. We have a mirror image showing up here, 5445. So I'll close out the reading. You guys have a good night. Peace. And happy lunar Libra full moon.